Open my eyes, let me see beauty that made this heart adore. Hope of a life spent with you. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. King of all days, oh so highly exalted, glorious in heaven above. Humbly you came to the earth you created, all full of sakes became born. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. I'll never know how much it costs to see my sin upon that cross. I'll never know how much it costs to see my sin upon that cross. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. I'll never know how much it costs to see my sin upon that cross. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Oh, you're wonderful to me. Here I am to worship. Oh, my God, you're wonderful to me. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy. Oh, here I am to say, oh, you're so wonderful to me. Oh, you're so wonderful, Lord Jesus. You're so wonderful. You're so wonderful. Oh, you're so wonderful. I was driving along yesterday listening to the radio, and on the song The young man said that I have to make you larger than my problems.
Amen.
And I know we've ministered that, we've said that, but you know, sometimes maybe we forget that. We start looking at our problems and we start seeing our problems are magnified and they become larger to us than God. But we need to make Him greater and larger, magnified over our problems. Because really our problems are nothing in the eyes of God. And to be honest with you, our problems in our own life is just a stepping stone. What did we say last week? The Lord dropped it in our heart to use your stumbling blocks as a stepping stone. And sometimes we have to remember, we have to remind ourselves that what's going on right now is just a glimpse, just a, you know, what am I trying to say? Just a hiccup. Just a hiccup in our life. Think about our life that consists of decades. And what we're going through now will only last maybe a few months, if that. Could just only be a couple moments. But either way, according to our life or dependent upon our life, it's only a short time. Only a matter of a short time. You know, my daughter, she loves watching those crime mysteries. And there was a young lady, we were watching a program last night when I came in from work, and there was a young lady who was, I think, 36 years old down in Atlanta, Georgia. She had lost her husband, and then just previous, you know, like 8 months previous to that, she had lost her little girl. And she was so, you know, down, and she started dating a guy that really wasn't good for her. She was a Christian, but she started dating. How many of you know sometimes we get so depressed we settle for less?
Amen.
But she didn't have money for a phone, so she would go across the street to the bus station, you know, like the Greyhound bus station, and use the phone. And somehow she met a young man that went home with her and murdered her, raped her and murdered her. And it took them from 83 to like in the mid-90s. I think it was 12 years before they found this guy. And, you know, you think, my daughter was saying, it's horrible. This young lady lost her husband, then she lost her child. And now because of carelessness, she lost her life. You know, we can never allow our hurt and our pain to cause us to make the wrong decisions in life. Amen? We have to be careful. God, He's always going to be there for you. But you have to be led by His Spirit. Amen? Amen. He loves you and He's concerned about you. And He allows situations and circumstances to arise in your life, not to hinder you, not to cripple you, but to strengthen you. As I said, the stumbling blocks are not to trip you, but to cause you to use them as stepping blocks. Launch off of them. Launch into something greater. Amen. So allow your problems to develop you. Amen. Iron sharpeneth iron, and man sharpeneth man. Amen. So when someone comes in your life that causes you friction, can I say that again? Have you ever had anyone in your life that causes you friction?
Amen.
Yes, amen.
When you have someone in your life that causes you friction, don't allow it to destroy you, but allow it to develop you, to make you a better person, to refine you, to purify you. I pray all the time, God, purify me. Send your consuming fires and burn out all the impurities. And yet then when trouble comes or when tribulation comes or when people come, we get frustrated. I was telling my granddaughter on the way home yesterday, I said,